Good morning, YouTube. This is Spirit Journey, and today is April 18th, 2015, and it's a beautiful Saturday morning at about 9:30 a.m. I was just watching a video on YouTube about the country Iraq and its history, and it's considered the place where what they call the crater of civilization. And they define the term what civilization meant, and it's um, people to live in cities with a large populace, something like that, and how that a lot of the traditions and religious beliefs stemmed from there, and how the Persian Gulf War had pillaged a lot of their artifacts there. And you look at Iraq now, and it just looks like a desert. It looks very, very sparse, and the connotations when I hear the word civilization, and for something to be the birthplace of civilization, it has a positive connotation. But you look at it now, it says, well, if this is the first civilization, and they said that writing uh, started from there, how come it's not at such an apex now? Why is it that other nations that, in comparison, at the time when Babylon was, having this civilization, Western Europe wasn't anything like in comparison to modern day Iraq, back then. So you start to ask yourself, what's the significance behind all this? And so I was thinking, what does this all mean? Okay, one thing, they were saying civilization has to do with cities and populace, and that both these populace were there for a reason, and again, ancient Babylon was not the only city that popped up in this planet. But you say, well, what's the purpose of these cities? So I started thinking, okay, as you know, in some of my videos and audio videos about what they call the Anunnaki and the like, how you had some being from another world coming on this planet and imposing their beliefs and imposing what is called civilization. They had a goal. They had a plan. They needed these people. They needed to populate these centers. And as we're learning is that it was about resources. Some of those resources was about gold, okay? But I think it goes further than that. Like, it seemed like these outside forces, these people from other places, that they came down and they had a plan. And the plan was to extract at any cost. And then you see that it dissipates this civilization, ancient Babylon. So when you look at Babylon now, the city of Babylon in Iraq, it's nothing. It's a total wasteland. So it seemed like that these early people who started these civilizations had a purpose to gather and then to leave. So when you look at modern day Iraq now, you just see a wasteland, and then you have some people trying to revive it, and it's just very telling. This is the same place where the where Abraham came from, the region. And so so it seems like he had seeds from this area in Babylon and was being planted in other areas, such as the land of Canaan, modern day Israel. I'm wondering, are there other seeds from this Mesopotamia that was planted in other regions of the world? Take a look at Egypt. It had its civilization. Take a look at Greece, ancient Rome, ancient Mexico, probably other places even in Africa that they don't even want us to know about. These were civilizations. And now you have a civilization, what do you call it, in North America. It's empire, what do you call it, the American Empire, all over, and enforcing civilizations. I live in a big, big city. And like Babylon, ancient Egypt, and the like, it reaches its peak, and you have tons of people in these areas, and it just seems like an energy pool that's concentrated in these areas. And again, I'm wondering whether this Anunnaki is behind even the civilization that I live in North America. It's a lot of people, a lot of intensities, a lot of technologies. And then you ask yourself, where is it going to take us? Like these other places in the ancient past, I'm sure they might have thought to themselves, our civilization is going to last forever. But did it? I think it's just a matter of time that it too reaches its apex and then it's going to fall. So, again, these forces at large that's behind all this, that's planting all these civilizations, I'm starting to really believe that what it's all about is resources, taking from this planet and bringing it somewhere else. So, these are just my thoughts. Please let me know what your thoughts are, what your beliefs are, what your understanding is pertaining to civilizations, its rise and fall, and where we fit in all this. So take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.